Hey everybody, today's video is going to be a Wax Incredibles haul. I think in my last video I told you guys that I had done a purchase with her. I really enjoyed a lot of her bakery blends last month, and so she was having a sale. I think it was either 20 or 30% off, and I decided to take advantage and pick up primarily bakery blends. So I am gonna jump in and show you guys what I got. I'll start with my samples. I did not take these out of their bags. This first one here is Honolulu Sun, fresh cut melon, coconut, palm leaves. And then it's this cute little like heart shape there. This one smells really nice. It's a beachy scent. It's very warm. I think I've said this before, but I love her coconut. Whatever oil she uses is just amazing. I love that the melon in this isn't too strong either. It's just a really nice beachy scent without having that kind of intense suntan lotion scent that I don't like. The next one I have here is Blueberry Muffin. So this is juicy tart blueberries, orange zest, middle notes of butter cake, and base notes of vanilla and almond. This one is so nice. So, as I've said before, blueberry is something that's really hard for me to come by one that I really like. The one that I think I've liked the most of any of I have tried is Sassy Girl Aromas Blueberry. I love her blueberry scent. I think it's perfect. And this one is very reminiscent of that. I'm not sure it's the same one, but a lot of times for me, depending on the vendor, blueberry can come off very medicinal and astringent and not authentic, which the blueberries that I like don't necessarily smell authentic, but they're sweeter, if that makes sense. So this is definitely along those same lines as the Sassy Girl Aroma one. It's very sweet. I definitely get the cake note and the butteriness in this. Oh, it's really, really good. So yeah, I'm excited to melt that one. I think I got one more blueberry blend somewhere in this haul. This next one is Limoncello Sparkle. You can see it's a little turtle. It got a little roughed up. It was really hot when this was delivered, and her wax is already a little bit on the softer side. Nothing got destroyed or liquefied or anything, but you know, when you're ordering wax in the summer, you definitely have to keep that in mind. So some of the wax did get a little beat up, but nothing crazy. So as you can see, this is a sparkling blend of lemon and lime, and this smells really good. It's the lemon in this is really sweet, and you definitely get the effervescence, and the lime note. In this blend though, I will say the lemon is definitely stronger than the lime. But it smells really good. I like it. So that's a good one as well. Excuse me. I'm going to start with the scent shots, and I'll start with the ones I bought duplicates of. So the first one is this one here. This is Apple Sugar Rush. I believe this was in my empties last month. This is green apple, vanilla bean Noel, and sugar cookie. This scent is so good, you guys. So when you first open it, you get the green apple right off the bat. And obviously, if you know anything about apple scents, you know that green apple tends to not come off as sweet as like a Mac apple or a red apple. So it's definitely on the tartar. Is that a word? Tartar or tartier side? I don't know. But you get the sugar cookie and you get the vanilla. When you smell it, I mean, I get all those notes, but when you smell it, it seems a little light and not very impressive. But when you melt this, let me tell you, everything comes out. It's super strong. I don't know if you guys can see. There's some little, like, glitter sprinkles on there. Yeah. But it smells amazing. And I'm not the biggest fan of green apple, but this blend just works. I got 4 of these scent shots, and I'm so excited to have them. Hi. This next one here is Pineapple Tea and Cakes. So I told you guys that I mean, I was living for her pineapple upside down cake last month. It was so deliciously good. Like, there's just not even enough adjectives to describe how much I loved that scent. When I went on her website to make my order, I looked for that scent and it was sold out, just the straight up pineapple upside down cake. So I decided to pick up a couple of a couple of blends that had it in there, and this is one of them. This is a beautiful blend of pineapple upside down cake, tea, and decadent white cake, and this is really nice. So it's like a yellow and tan wax, if I can get it out of here. There it is. So it's like a yellow and tan wax, and this smells so good. So it definitely smells like the pineapple upside down cake, but then you get a little hint of that almond. And like, I don't know if tea and cakes is supposed to have an almond scent, but all the tea and cakes I've ever smelled have like an almond nutty vibe, and that's what this has. So it's still delicious. The pineapple upside down cake smells exactly the same. Really strong on that cherry note in this little scent shot. But again, I know once I melt this, I know it will change my life. So I'm excited to have 2 of those. The next one I purchased 2 of is French Vanilla Oak. This one I bought 2 of by accident. I honestly didn't mean to, but it wasn't a big deal. So this is creamy vanilla, amber, oak moss, sandalwood, patchouli, and musk. And this is just the plain white scent shot. And this smells good. Honestly, and this is even a surprise to myself, I wish this was a little stronger on the oak moss. So to me, this is a little bit powdery. You get the amber. And for me, I like amber, but in small doses. For me, the amber scent can take things to a grandma level. That's just my personal opinion. But so it smells really good. You get the vanilla, you get the amber, and you get the sandalwood. But I'm not getting a ton of patchouli. And I'm not getting a ton of the oak moss, which I think would actually tone down some of the powdery vanilla amberiness of this. But again, her wax tends to change when you melt it, as most people's wax does. So I will melt this and definitely report back. I'm actually excited to see how it does because, I mean, it's a really nice scent and I think it could be really beautiful in the bedroom. So we'll try that out. This one is the one I was most excited for. So, of course, the plain pineapple upside down cake was not available. But when I saw this blend, I literally bought them all. So I have 7 scent shots here, and I wanted more, but there were no more available. So this is Tiffany's Upside Down Cake. And this is a blend of the pineapple upside down cake and cupcake at Tiffany's. So, I mean, you could not ask for a more perfect pairing, at least in my mind. So you can see the notes there. It's the pineapple upside down cake. And then added to that is the toffee, the hints of chocolate, the buttercream, the vanilla cake, all from Cupcake at Tiffany's. This scent, you guys, because I've already sniffed this stuff, is so insanely good. Oh my goodness. So it's yellow and tan wax again. Oh my gosh. It's like the cupcake at Tiffany's just makes the pineapple upside down cake better. So I get a little bit more stronger buttery note. I still get that cherry. I mean, that thing just pops through on cold for some reason. But then I get all those yummy notes from Cupcake at Tiffany's. I just feel like this is going to be heaven to melt. And if you're a bakery lover, I usually try not to make recommendations, but this one's amazing. Like, you must get it. It is so good. Next up, I did pick up 2 of the Cupcake at Tiffany's. She had this blend available, so I picked up 2 of them. We obviously just talked about those scent notes. Cupcake at Tiffany's is just that perfect bakery blend. To me, it just, I mean, it doesn't get any better than this and the pineapple upside down cake. So you can see the scent shot is like blue with white. And it does. It smells so good. Yeah, I'm excited to have 2 of those as well. And then the rest, the rest of these scent shots, I only purchased 1 of each. This one is Cake Coma. I have had this one before. It's pink sugar, cotton candy, and white cake. I think this was in my empties last month. This one is such a nice blend. So it's really nice because you get the pink sugar and it's not overpowering the cake. Like, there's a really good balance here. And then the cotton candy just sweetens everything up. You can see that there are really fun sprinkles in there. But that one's really good. I'm telling you guys, her bakery blends are just really doing it for me lately. This next one here is Tiffany's Blackberry Noel. So this is Cupcake at Tiffany's once again, blended with Vanilla Bean Noel and Blackberry. And this one is kind of marbleized, so let's see if I can get that out of here. These scent shots are super secure. So there's that, and smells so good. So to me, her Blackberry is much more on like a candy side of things, so almost like a Jolly Rancher, like if Blackberry was a Jolly Rancher flavor. I don't know, maybe it is, but it works well. It works well with the Cupcake at Tiffany's. It smells delicious. I'm very excited to melt this one. Next up here, we have Crunchin' Berries, and there's a lot going on in this. So you can see strawberry, grape, buttercream, fresh bakery notes, wild berries, powdery raspberry, vanilla, sugar, plum, tonka, and warm maple. And this one is one that I was not too sure about. Just from the name, I thought it was going to kind of be a cereal blend. It's not, but it's definitely strong on that raspberry. It's very fruity. But the thing that jumps out at me the most is the raspberry, and it's probably because I don't really like raspberry and wax. So, I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. As always, if I don't care for something, I will share that and then pass it on. So, yeah. This next one here is Coconut Blues. This is coconut milk and blue sugar. Pretty basic here. I picked up blue sugar from Barrett's in my last haul, and I've been melting through that, and I really like it. And so when I saw this, I decided to try it out because I absolutely love her coconut blends. Whatever she uses for her coconut is just really good. And this one, guys, is so flipping good. I love it. So you can see it's like white and that kind of cobalt blue. I mean, it smells so good. For me, this is the quintessential perfect summer scent. So it smells warm with that coconut, and then the blue sugar gives this kind of clean, almost oceanic vibe without going into that complete oceanic territory. But, oh, it's so soothing too. Like, such a good scent. I really like that one. If this is one she offers, again, I'm probably done with buying any summer wax right now. I'm just trying to work through what I have. But if she offers that next year, oh my goodness, I'll be all over that. So next up here is Royal Tea for Two. This is sweet blackberries, tea and cake, zucchini bread, and French vanilla. Another blackberry blend I'm trying out. Again, blackberry is one that's really tough for me to find one that I like. So there's this scent shot. You can see there's some little gold flecks on there. And this one, I don't know. It smells okay. The blackberry is definitely not as pronounced in this scent. The zucchini bread is, and that's what's throwing me, because usually I can tell right off the bat if I'm going to like a zucchini bread or not. And right now, let's just say this is not giving me good vibes. I don't know. Again, sweet blackberries are in this, French vanilla tea and cakes. So there is some bakery goodness in there, and hopefully it will come out and balance that zucchini bread. But I think her zucchini bread, I'm not really caring for. So next up, the last scent shot I have here is Not Yo Mama's Sweet Potato Pie. This is sweet potato, brown sugar, and spiced caramel. I'm kind of trying to pace myself with the fall scents. I've talked about it before. Fall is my absolute favorite time of year to melt. I love the sounds, the scents, just everything that comes along with fall and the fall months. And so I'm really trying to pace myself because I don't want to overbuy. I still have a little bit of stock, like one of those little cubes. I don't know, you know, those cloth cubes that you can buy when you're trying to store stuff. I have one of those full of fall stuff that I didn't get to last year. So I'm just really trying to not have so much left over. I guarantee I will because, again, I always overbuy this season, but I'm just really trying hard not to, you know, dive in headfirst into fall wax because by the time September gets here, I will probably be overflowing if I don't keep myself under control. Anyhow, this little scent shot, Not Yo Mama's Sweet Potato Pie, is so good. So you get cinnamon in this for sure, but I smell the brown sugar, I smell the caramel, I smell the sweet potato. Oh, I smell all of it. Oh my gosh, it's really good. I don't know if I showed you guys, but it's like a peach and tan color. And her wax is so oily, like it's literally slipping out of my hand. So I will definitely be saving that for November. That's going to be a great one. And now I'm going to get to the stuff I purchased in bags. So this is the first one here. This is Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies. This is a scent that lots of people get. It's been around for a really long time and that a lot of vendors have, and I've just never purchased it. And I just decided to pick it up and try it. So this came in this cute little kind of like bee medallion thing, and this one's nice. So again, her blackberry comes off a little bit more on the candy side, but you get the cookie and you get the butteriness of this. It's really nice. So I love that one actually. That one smells really good. Next up here, we have Loopy Batter Blast, which is sweet orange, tangy cherry, sweet vanilla bean, and sandalwood blended with buttercream icing, luscious vanilla cake, and maple sugar. And this is one of these little cakes here. Again, everything got a little beat up, so everything's not going to look pretty, but it's pretty big. I will probably get like maybe 6 melts out of this. This smells so good. Yeah, it's almost like the size of a clamshell. This smells really good. So it's literally just Fruit Loops. It's like a creamy Fruit Loop scent. I'm not getting a ton of like maple sugar or anything like that. And I'm usually not the biggest fan of cereal. And I may still mix like a sugar cookie with this or something. But it does smell really good on its own. So I'm excited to see how that transforms while it's melting. Trying to keep the wax on the paper towel here. And then I got another one of these little cakes. And this is the blueberry scent that I picked up. So this is blueberry cake batter. Is that ice? Oh, ice cream. Blueberry cake batter ice cream. This is tart blueberries, orange zest, middle notes of butter cake with a base of vanilla and almond, top of luscious, creamy vanilla ice cream. And this smells heavenly. Oh my goodness. This smells so good. Oh my gosh, you guys. So she just has a really good blueberry. I'm just going to say it. Obviously, I haven't melted it yet, so I don't know how it's going to translate when it's melting, but her blueberry is good, so I do not have to be afraid to purchase a blueberry blend from her. And then I have one more of these cakes here. This one is kind of messing with the color, so I'm sorry about that. This one is Carnival Cupcakes. This is sugary. And first of all, let me say this is a blend everyone keeps talking about that they love. This is sugary cotton candy, vanilla bean Noel, sweet buttery notes with hints of toffee, tiny hints of chocolate with loads of sweet and slightly fruity buttercream, which to me sounds a little bit like Cupcake at Tiffany's. So maybe this is just a blend of the cotton candy and vanilla bean Noel with Cupcake at Tiffany's, but this smells so good. Oh my goodness. And it's definitely a Cupcake at Tiffany's blend. So I would imagine the cotton candy is just going to sweeten this up really nice. Oh, but this is heavenly. I cannot wait to melt it. And everything, I think everything I have here has been cured for at least a month, if not more. And what I like to do with hers is try out a piece, and then if I feel like it needs to keep curing, I'll let it cure, because I found some of her wax, you know, I can melt it after a month and it's super strong. Some of it does need a little bit more of a cure time. And then finally here, my last little item I got is this little piece of pie. It's really big. This is Noel's Candy Apple Cupcake. So this is Wintry Candy Apple Cupcake at Tiffany's, Vanilla Bean Noel, and Fire Roasted Marshmallow. That's what that looks like here. And this is so good. So Wintry Candy Apple is, of course, the Bath & Body Works dupe for, I can't remember what it's called, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Oops. That's what that is. You definitely get that the strongest. And that's not my favorite note, because to me it always smells soapy for some reason, or like shampoo. But blended with these other things, I think it smells really good. And I think that it's probably going to melt down really well. So I really like that one. So anyhow, that is everything that I picked up. I think out of everything that I picked up, this Scent Shot here, Royalty for 2, is probably the one that I'm most afraid of not liking, just because I don't know if I'm going to like her zucchini bread. Again, we'll just see if it transforms. Zucchini breads is one of those things that's really tricky. And even ones that aren't that great, if they're blended really well, sometimes it doesn't matter. But right off the bat, that's the one that's sticking out to me that I probably don't like very much. But of course, we'll melt all this, see how everything goes. If you have not purchased from Wax Incredibles, I definitely recommend it. Again, I think her stuff is really great. I think she's a really good vendor. I think her stuff's reasonably priced, and she's always doing sales, like all the time. Join the Facebook group. You will see she's always doing sales. I will link all that info below. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope everyone has a good weekend, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.